Hello students, we have done the activities of World Environment Day and here we comes with the chapter Environment. We celebrate World Environment Day on 5th June where we plant and establish all kind of plants which we do like, and here comes the conversation of Ravi with his teacher, and he asked that, ma'am, what is environment? She has a reply, there is a reply, whatever you see around yourself is environment. Then he says that it means this building, tables, chairs and classroom all are environment. Yes, said the teacher. Then teacher says, yes, these all are environment. Some objects are created by nature, for example mountains, rivers, trees, animals. Others are made by people. For example, roads, car, clothes, books. Now work in pairs. Make a list with your classmates sitting next to you of the creation of nature and by human beings. So here we have this creation of the nature. So land, water, air, plants and animal comprises the nature environment. Okay, and the four components over there, which is first is lithosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere and biosphere are the four domains of the nature environment. So lithosphere is a solid crust or the outermost layer of the earth where we live, and it contains landforms like mountains, plateaus, plains and valleys. Okay guys, and the second is hydrosphere, which is a domain of water, so it comprises water bodies like river, lakes, seas, oceans. And then atmosphere, which surrounded with air, all type of air. And then biosphere, which is zone of land area, water and air interact with each other to support life. So here some human made things are bridges, buildings and industries, monuments and roads. And natural we have air, land, water and human, individual, family, community, religion, educational. Okay, then understand about the biotic and abiotic. So the world living organism is plants and animals, which is biotic. So where we live, where we can see plants and animals, all are biotic. And abiotic, it's the world of non-living elements, it is abiotic. So from the above conversation you understand the place, people, things and nature that surrounded any living organism is called environment. It is combination of natural and human made phenomena, while the natural environment refer to both biotic and abiotic conditions. Okay guys, so now we have switch over to what is natural environment. So these land you can see, and the water and the air and the plants and all these all are environment. Okay, this is natural environment. You are familiar with meaning of lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and biosphere. So let's take a look for that particularly. So lithosphere is the solid crust. Okay guys, and the hard top layer of the earth. We can see that the lithosphere is nothing but the hard, where we can walk, where we can uh, walk and uh, we can make a building, we can farming. This is lithosphere. The hydrosphere is the domain of water, where it contains rivers, lakes, seas, oceans and etc. And the atmosphere is the thin layer of air that surround the earth. The gravitational force of the earth holds the atmosphere around it and from the harmful rays. What is ecosystem? So this is something very important. What is ecosystem? Let me give you the clear relationship. The relation between the living organisms as well as the relation between the organism and their surrounding form a ecosystem. At an NCC camp that Ravi's class was attending, Jesse explained what a heavy downpours. It reminds me of my home in Kerala. You should come and see how it pours and pours and pours over lush green fields and coconut plantation. So here there could be a ecosystem of large rainforest, okay, grassland, deserts, mountains, lake, river, ocean, and even small pond. So in ecosystem, all the human beings depend on their immediate surrounding like animal and plants, and those animals are depend on small animals on rivers and plants. So these all kind of relationship is formed as the ecosystem. Okay guys, now let's talk about the human environment. So we as a being a human interact with environment and modify it according to our needs, but in somehow really we cut more trees, and which is harmful for I think for our country and for our region where we do live. So early humans adapted themselves to their natural surroundings, and with the time human learn to grow new things, domesticate animals and lead settled life, and slowly and gradually while the these settlement of the animals comes and the life begins, these people comes there and settle down with the help of environment. And then comes the industrial revolution, and the transportation and information revolution made communication easier and speedy across the whole world. So then we can say that we have this tendency. The industrial revolution, transportation and information revolution made communication easier and speedy across the world. So man is destroying the environment through deforestation, industrialization, etc., polluting the air, uh, polluting the water, polluting sea, rivers, and all. So somehow human becomes the many causes for this environment, and this is how our all environment chapter is all about. So here we have an ecosystem which is interrelation and dependability of the particular animals to human being and human beings to particular animal. The four layers we have seen so far, which is important for you people. So guys, please do read this chapter, and we will meet after some time with another chapter. These things are very important for you people: natural, human made, and components and environments. And these four components, which is lithosphere, first one is lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, and biosphere. Okay students, so we will meet in second lecture with second chapter. Till to then, please do read it. It is very easy chapter for you people and you can understand it well.